Welcome to our channel, History Coins HD. We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Top 1. The 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar. Could you be holding a fortune? Imagine stumbling upon a simple half-dollar coin, one that looks just like the ones you've seen 100 times before. But what if I told you that one of these coins could be worth an absolute fortune? Yes, you heard that right. There's a rare and valuable version of the 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar that has taken the numismatic world by storm. Today, we're diving deep into the mystery, history, and shocking value of this fascinating coin. So, grab your old coin collections, check your pocket change, and stay with me until the very end because you won't believe how much this coin is worth. The history behind the Kennedy half dollar. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 to honor the beloved President John F. Kennedy, following his tragic assassination. The design was rushed into production due to overwhelming public demand, and it quickly became one of the most cherished coins in American history. Initially, these coins were made of 90% silver, but by 1971, the U.S. Mint removed silver from the composition entirely, switching to a copper-nickel blend. This change was made to reduce costs, as the price of silver had risen significantly. However, this transition led to some interesting minting errors that would later turn some of these coins into numismatic treasures. The mystery of the 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar. The Denver Mint produced millions of half-dollar coins in 1971. But amidst this massive production, a small number of coins were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets from 1970. These error coins, which should have been melted down, somehow escaped into circulation. This means that while most 1971 D. Kennedy half dollars are common and worth face value, a few special ones contain silver, and those are worth a fortune. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare and valuable coins? Let's find out how to identify the rare 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar. If you suspect you have a 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar that could be valuable, here's what to look for. 1. Check the edge. Most regular 1971 D. half dollars have a copper-colored edge due to their copper-nickel composition. However, if your coin has a solid silver edge with no copper stripe, it might be a rare silver error coin. 2. Weigh your coin. A standard 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar weighs approximately 11.34 grams. But if your coin weighs closer to 11.5 or 11.6 grams, there's a good chance it was struck on a silver planchet. A precise digital scale can help you determine this. 3. The sound test. Silver coins have a distinct, high-pitched ringing sound when tapped against another coin. If your coin sounds different from a regular half dollar, it might be special. 4. Look for a mint mark. The D mint mark is located just below Kennedy's portrait. If your coin has the right weight and silver characteristics, having that mint mark confirms it was made in Denver. The value of the 1971 D silver Kennedy half dollar. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. The value of this rare coin can be absolutely mind-blowing. While most 1971 D. Kennedy half dollars are only worth 50 cents, the rare silver error versions have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. And here's the jaw-dropping part. One of these rare 1971 D silver half dollars was sold for an astonishing $95,000. Yes, a simple half-dollar coin turned out to be worth more than what most people make in a year. Final thoughts. This story proves that hidden treasures are still out there, just waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a coin collector, a treasure hunter, or someone who just enjoys the thrill of the search, this is a perfect example of how everyday items can hold unexpected value. So, check your coin jars, search through your old collections, and keep your eyes open. You never know when you might come across a rare and valuable 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar. Top 2. We're going to talk about a very special coin, the 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar. While millions of these coins were minted, some rare versions have sold for astonishing amounts. Could you be holding one of these valuable treasures? Stay with us to find out, because by the end of this video, you might just want to check your coin collection. The history of the Kennedy half dollar. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963. The American public embraced the coin immediately, and people started hoarding them as souvenirs. Initially, these coins contained 90% silver, but due to rising silver prices, the composition changed over the years. By 1971, the U.S. Mint had removed silver entirely, replacing it with a copper-nickel clad composition. The 1972 D. Kennedy half dollar was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark. This year's production was massive, with over 141 million coins struck at the Denver Mint. But even with such a high mintage, some rare and high-quality examples have become highly valuable today. What makes the 1972D Kennedy half-dollar valuable? Not all 1972D Kennedy half-dollars are worth a fortune. Most of them are common and only worth their face value. However, certain factors can make some of these coins extremely valuable. Here's what to look for: condition and grade. Coins in mint state, MS condition, especially those graded MS65 or higher, are significantly more valuable. A well-preserved coin with a sharp strike and no wear marks can fetch a premium price. Mint errors and rare varieties. Some 1972D Kennedy half-dollars have unique mint errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, and missing design elements. These errors make a coin much rarer and, in turn, much more valuable of full details and luster. Collectors seek coins with fully struck details, especially on Kennedy's hair and the eagle on the reverse. A bright, uncirculated coin with strong details will always attract higher bids. How much can a 1972D Kennedy half-dollar be worth? Now, let's get to the part everyone is waiting for. How much money could your 1972D Kennedy half-dollar be worth? While most of these coins in circulated condition are only worth a little over their face value, the real money is in high-grade specimens. If you happen to have a 1972D Kennedy half-dollar in pristine, top-tier condition, or one with a rare mint error, it could be worth serious money. In fact, one exceptional 1972D Kennedy half-dollar was once sold for an incredible $90,000. That's right, $90,000 for a single half-dollar coin. So, if you have a 1972D Kennedy half-dollar lying around, it might be time to take a closer look. You never know, it could be your lucky day. Final thoughts: the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1972D Kennedy half-dollar is proof that even a seemingly ordinary coin can turn out to be a valuable treasure. Whether you're a collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone curious about rare coins, always pay attention to the details. You might just stumble upon a fortune hiding in your pocket change. Top 3. We're diving deep into the history, special features, and shocking value of this incredible coin. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and you might just want to check your own collection. The legacy of the Kennedy half-dollar. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was designed as a tribute to the beloved leader, featuring a striking portrait of Kennedy on the obverse and the iconic presidential seal on the reverse. In its early years, the coin contained silver, but by 1971, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel clad composition due to the rising cost of silver. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar continued with this composition, but even though millions were minted, some rare variations have made certain coins highly valuable. Understanding the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; and San Francisco, marked with an S4 proof coins. The vast majority of these coins were used in everyday transactions, making high-quality, well-preserved examples much harder to find today. Most people assume that because these coins are common, they don't hold much value. But that's where they're wrong. While an average 1973 Kennedy half-dollar might only be worth its face value, certain rare varieties and pristine condition coins have been known to sell for astonishing amounts. What makes a 1973 Kennedy half-dollar valuable? Not all 1973 Kennedy half-dollars are created equal. Several factors can determine whether your coin is worth just 50 cents or something much more. Condition and grading. Coins in near-perfect condition, especially those graded MS65 or higher, are significantly more valuable. Collectors prize coins with sharp details, original luster, and no signs of wear. Mint errors. Rare minting errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or missing elements, can dramatically increase a coin's value. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors because they are much harder to find. Full details. Coins with crisp, well-defined details, particularly in Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers, are more desirable and fetch higher prices in auctions. How much can a 1973 Kennedy half-dollar be worth? Now, let's talk about the most exciting part. How much money could your 1973 Kennedy half-dollar be worth? While most circulated versions of this coin sell for just a little above their face value, the real money lies in rare and high-grade specimens. If you were lucky enough to own a flawless, high-quality 1973 Kennedy half-dollar with rare characteristics, it could be worth a small fortune. In fact, one particularly exceptional 1973 Kennedy half-dollar was once sold for an incredible $85,000. That's right, $85,000 for a single half-dollar coin. So before you overlook that old Kennedy half-dollar sitting in your collection, take a closer look. You never know, you could be holding onto a hidden treasure. Final thoughts: the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar is proof that sometimes, the most unexpected coins can turn out to be incredibly valuable. Whether you're a collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone with an interest in rare coins, always pay attention to the details. You might just stumble upon a fortune in your pocket change. Top 4. We're focusing on one specific coin, the 1981 Kennedy half-dollar. While most of these coins might seem ordinary, a rare version in the right condition could turn out to be extremely valuable. Stick around because you might just have a hidden treasure without even realizing it. The history of the Kennedy half-dollar. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination. Americans quickly embraced the coin, not only as a form of currency but as a symbol of remembrance. Initially, these coins contained 90% silver, but by 1971, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-nickel clad composition to keep up with rising silver prices. By 1981, the Kennedy half-dollar was still a common sight in circulation, but fewer people were using them in everyday transactions. Many of these coins were hoarded, and because of this, finding one in uncirculated or pristine condition today is much harder than you might think. The 1981 mint mark and why it matters. The mint mark on the 1981 Kennedy half-dollar indicates that it was minted in Denver. That year, the Denver Mint produced over 27 million of these coins. With such a high mintage, it's easy to assume that they're not worth much, but that's not always the case. Certain rare examples, especially those in top condition or with minting errors, can be highly valuable to collectors. What makes a 1981 Kennedy half-dollar valuable? While most 1981 Kennedy half-dollars are only worth their face value, some factors can make certain coins far more valuable. Here's what to look for: condition and grading. Coins that have been well preserved and graded MS65 or higher can be worth significantly more. High-grade coins with sharp details and a clean, shiny surface are always in demand among collectors. Rare mint errors. Some 1981 Kennedy half-dollars have errors such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or missing design elements. These errors make a coin unique and highly collectible. Strong strikes and full details. Collectors seek coins with well-defined details, especially in Kennedy's hair and the eagle's feathers on the reverse. A strong strike indicates a higher quality coin, which increases its value. How much can a 1981 Kennedy half-dollar be worth? Now, let's talk about the most exciting part: how much money could your 1981 Kennedy half-dollar actually be worth? While circulated versions of this coin typically sell for just a little more than face value, rare high-grade examples or those with unique characteristics can fetch staggering amounts at auction. And if you were lucky enough to have a flawless 1981 Kennedy half-dollar with rare features, it could be worth an incredible $75,000. That's right, $75,000 for a single half-dollar coin. So, before you overlook that old Kennedy half-dollar in your collection, take a closer look. It could be the key to a small fortune. Final thoughts: the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1981 Kennedy half-dollar is proof that even common-looking coins can turn out to be rare treasures. Whether you're a collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone curious about rare coins, always keep an eye out for hidden gems. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable coin worth far more than its face value. Top 5. What if I told you that a half-dollar coin minted in 1976 could be worth thousands of dollars? It's true. The 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar, also known as the bicentennial half-dollar, is a special coin that holds historical significance and, in some cases, an incredible value. While millions were minted, rare varieties and high-quality specimens have been known to sell for shocking amounts. So, could you have one of these valuable coins hiding in your collection? Stay with us as we uncover the secrets behind this fascinating coin, why the 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar is special. In 1976, the United States celebrated its 200th anniversary, also known as the bicentennial. To mark this historic occasion, the U.S. Mint released special bicentennial coin designs for the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. Unlike regular Kennedy half-dollars, the 1776 to 1976 version featured a unique reverse design with the image of Independence Hall, created by artist Seth G. Huntington. These bicentennial half-dollars were minted in large numbers, with both copper-nickel clad and special 40% silver versions. However, despite the high mintage, certain rare and high-grade specimens have become highly valuable over time. The 1776-1976 Kennedy half-dollar. The mint mark on this coin means it was minted in Denver. The Denver Mint produced over 287 million of these coins, making it one of the most commonly available bicentennial half dollars. But here's the catch: just because a coin is common doesn't mean it isn't valuable. Some rare varieties, unique errors, and pristine condition coins have sold for staggering amounts at auctions. What makes a 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar valuable? Not every 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar is worth a fortune, but certain factors can make yours extremely valuable. Condition and grading. Coins in mint state, MS, condition, especially those graded MS 65 or higher, are much more valuable than circulated ones. A well-preserved coin with sharp details and a brilliant luster can fetch a high price. Mint errors. Some bicentennial half dollars have rare minting errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or missing design elements. These errors make a coin unique and highly desirable among collectors. Silver composition. While most 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollars are copper-nickel clad, some rare 40% silver versions exist. If you happen to have a silver variant in exceptional condition, it could be worth significantly more. Strong strike and full details. Collectors seek coins with clear, sharp details, especially in Kennedy's hair and Independence Hall on the reverse. A coin with a strong strike and smooth, unblemished surfaces will always be in demand. How much can a 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar be worth? Now, let's talk about the most exciting part. How much money could your 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar be worth? While most circulated versions are only worth a little over face value, rare and high-grade specimens have been known to sell for impressive amounts at auctions. If you were lucky enough to own a pristine 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar with unique characteristics or rare errors, it could be worth an astonishing $70,000. That's right, $70,000 for a single half-dollar coin. So, before you spend that old bicentennial half dollar or toss it into a coin jar, take a closer look. You never know, you could be holding onto a small fortune. Final thoughts: the 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar is more than just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of American history and a potential hidden treasure. Whether you're a collector, a history enthusiast, or just someone curious about rare coins, always pay attention to the details. You never know when you might stumble upon a valuable coin worth far more than its face value. Have you ever found a rare or valuable coin? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin discovery.